Amazing. Hello, everyone. It's always a delight to come to your screen every now and then. I believe we're all doing well. Yes, we're all doing so well. And the year has started on a very high note. I am seeing a lot of success story, successes here and there. I am so excited. Some of our business partners that we started the year with, we're already recording success. And I want to say a big congratulations to them. So this morning, I just want us to have a conversation with a darling sis that she's going to introduce herself in a bit, about the skill, the necessary ingredients, the necessary requirement to succeed. That is it, the skill for success. That is what we're going to bring to your attention today because when I hear story about people who started their digital business or they started projects or their, whatever area, and they've been able to record success, I'm super, super happy. Yes, my name is Toyin. For the benefit of people who are just watching for the very first time, I am originally from Nigeria. I'm based in the UK with my family. I'm a chartered accountant, I'm a treasurer. I've been an auditor, I've been a banker, absolutely, for the past 25 years plus. I've been in a professional field, but now I run a digital business and I'm so excited that I'm able to transit from being a professional to being an entrepreneur. The gap, they say, is 7 up. It is a wide difference. But don't let me take too much of your time. Let me get Sister Rita, as I do call her, to introduce herself.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Rita, and I'm a digital business entrepreneur. I'm a mom. I just moved into UK 2 years back, and then I'm so happy and excited to have started this business. So I'm here this morning to talk about the types of the goals in this business, what we should be looking at as a digital business entrepreneur. And the topic again is the 6 goals. Yeah. Hello.
Amazing.
Can you hear me?
Amazing. Yes, I can hear you so very well. I love the fact, Rita, when you mentioned that you just moved. So, my Japa people, draw closer. Yes, so draw closer. Yes, we need to share the skill for success. In fact, somebody may
Okay,
be
for success.
wondering, what is even success? What does it look like? What is the color of success? Guys, is a very simple thing. Success is achieving anything you plan to achieve. So if you
Mm-hmm.
plan to know how to cook Nigerian jollof, for example, probably you don't know how to do it
Mm-hmm.
before, and you propose in your heart, you said, I want to learn how to make it that smoky, colorful, fluffy jollof rice. And then you're able to learn it, practice it, and prepare it. That is success. If you propose to succeed as a parent and you see your children growing, godly life, they are respectful, they are morally sound, they are academically brilliant, and you see fine, gentlemen and ladies coming out of their character, then that is your success. If you plan to build a house, you get the planning, you get the builders, you get everything, and you are able to succeed, then that you're able to achieve it, then that is the success. And if you say, what, I want to earn extra income through the digital space, and you are able to find a business, a structure that works for you, and you're earning, that is a success. Or even as a professional, you want to get promoted, you want to have a good relationship with your manager or your co-worker, that is success. What we're going to do this morning in a simple manner, Rita and I, we're going to have that conversation with you. What are the
Mm-hmm.
skills? What are the requirements? What are the ingredients, to achieve success? I'm so happy about this conversation because the skill is transferable. It doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing or what area you are at. These skills, they are transferable. As a parent, you can adopt it. As a business entrepreneur, you can adopt it. As a leader, you can adopt it in your work, at work, in your community, any space of life. These skills, they are transferable. So, Rita,
That's
let's
right.
have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about the first one, which is setting a goal setting. Okay. So before you start a business, you have to set a goal. You have to tell yourself, oh, this is what I want to do. Goals are the blueprint of success. They are the blueprint of success in a business. You have to set your goal. What do I want to achieve this year? Like before I started this business, I told myself enough is enough, of needing to do something and not having money, always expecting your monthly income, and then when it comes, you pay the bills and then you don't have extra to do more for yourself. So I started setting that goal. I set the goal and I told myself this is what I want to achieve this year, and I went all out for it. Yeah. So the second one is time management.
Hmm.
Talking about time management, you tell yourself, how do I when do I want to achieve this? How what do I need to do? Or what is the time that I need to set for myself to be able to achieve this? Then you plan, you prioritize, and you go ahead and execute what you have planned. So the third one we are going to talk about is self-discipline.
Hmm.
You discipline yourself.
Hmm.
You cannot tell yourself this is what I want to achieve this year, and you keep going back. You don't discipline yourself, like, okay, this is what I want to put in place to be able to achieve this. You have to discipline yourself. You have to be consistent. you know you have to you have to put consistency over the way you feel. Like, to discipline yourself, you have to wake up in the morning, you tell yourself this is what I'm doing today, and you go all out for it. You don't lazy around, like, oh, I'll do this, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. You keep postponing what you want to do. So that's the self-discipline in this. I don't know if you have more things to say about the
My
points I've
goodness.
given so far.
Honestly, Sister Rita, I'm so happy with the three skills you have already mentioned. And if I'm to
Mhm,
reiterate on them, goal is very key.
mhm,
I
mhm.
can't imagine anybody going to a bus stop and you don't have a destination on mind.
Yeah.
Even if you enter your
Mhm.
car, you say, I want to drive around. That in itself is a goal. You can't go
Yeah.
and buy a plane ticket. There is a destination. And that's what Rita
Mhm,
just mentioned. You must have a goal. What do I want to achieve? Do I want to be a better parent? Do I want to be a better person? Do I want to be a more competent person at work? Do I want to be a better spouse in the relationship? Do I want to be earning more? That goal must be set. You must set your heart. That is the first thing Rita mentioned. She mentioned about time management. My goodness, we all need that skill. There is only 24 hours in a day. And
mhm,
I come across an article, Rita, that talks about 888, that we should divide that 24 hours into three portions of 8 hours. First
mm,
eight is that make sure that your job, your business, without any distraction, focus on it 8 hours.
mm,
The second
mm,
8 hours is that whatever hobby you like, your faith, your family, your friend, make sure that that quality 8 hours is spent on it. So if you're a
mm,
Christian, if you're a Muslim, that 8 hours, if you're going to church, if you have an hobby, if you have children, homework, cooking for them, nurturing them, that
mm.
8 hours, that's the second one.
Use the
So the
8 hours
third
for it.
8 hours, we should spend
Hmm.
it sleeping. We
Wow.
should spend the next 8 hours sleeping, taking care of the internal body system. So when you say
Wow.
about time management, I was like, that's a
Mhm.
skill. I even myself
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to I need to work on. And closely related to it, when you now mention discipline, I say, oh Rita, come on. Discipline is, oh my word. We all want goals. We all have goals. We all want this. But are we ready to be disciplined to
Mm,
put in the work?
mm.
Let me tell you plainly, success is not an accident. Success
That's
is
right.
not a why wish. It's not, oh, I wish I'm like this. I wish. No, 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 no. If you want to learn how to cook, it's not by wishing. You must practice it.
Mhm.
If you want to learn a
Yeah.
new language or an instrument, you must work at it. If you want to lose
That's
weight,
right.
you must be disciplined. You must put in the work. You must put in the time. So I love this three skill that Rita has already mentioned. and they are very
mm,
pivotal. They are very important to you achieving a success in any area. I remember the other time,
mm,
Rita, I wanted to cluster a room. I've been packing junks, anything I don't
mm,
think I need, I'll just pack it in that. I'll just pack it. I'll just until one day I'm like, this junk, I need to decluster this place. I need to take out
mm,
things. The one I'm going to give away, the one I'm going to, bin, the one I'm going to sort. And that was the goal. And I was
mm.
like, how long will it take me? And then the discipline to say, today, now today, me and
You have
you,
to do
I have to do it. And when this is being done, I was so, you think somebody gave me million. I was so
yeah,
happy.
yeah.
And these are the skills that is applicable. I was so happy. Even when you join us, okay, as a business partner, because that's what we do. We are business consultants, we are mentors, we are trained, to be mentored. Rita can mentor you. And these skills she
Mm,
has already mentioned, they
mm,
will work for you. You need to have a
mhm,
goal. When I started the business, I was like, okay, maybe every month I can be achieving a 4 digit or a 5 digit income. And then I
mm.
put in the work, I put a timeline little by little, and I'm disciplined about it. Those are the skills.
That's
Rita, do you have more
mm.
skills to share with us?
Yeah. We've talked about self-discipline. Another thing, another discipline I would like to talk about is continuous learning.
Hmm.
The platform had made it very easy. We have at every level, as you're coming in, you have different courses you take, to empower you, to just like resources to, you know, to equip you with information that you'll be able to take out. You're not struggling. The community is they are so friendly, so loving, so warm. You ask questions, you are trained, you know what to say. Just like um teaching you the technical know-how. You have everything in the training, from how to set up your business and everything at all you need, to get established in the business. And that's for the continuous learning. At every point, at every stage, no matter the level you are, you have a training, you have things that you will learn, and the courses are there. You keep taking the courses, never ending, you keep getting better, and you keep equipping yourself with knowledge about the business, and you always have what to say when you go out there. You're not short of words at all. Because you're learning, you are continuously learning. So
Hmm.
that's another skill that I would like to
Chip in. So, so, so
yeah.
spot on, Rita. So spot on.
Mm, mm,
Oftentimes we get frustrated when we don't know how to do something.
yeah.
I'm sure everyone watching us either live now or you're watching a
Mm-hmm,
replay, you have an idea of what you want to do, but you don't know the how. You don't know how do I get
yeah.
from point A to point B.
Point
And
B.
for success, that's the same thing. For success, that's the same thing. You need that
Mm,
knowledge to move from point A to point B. So
that's right.
continuous learning. I'm so
Mm,
excited that the internet has given us a platform where knowledge is no
mhm,
longer scarce.
yeah.
No, it's a matter of you searching, whether you go on YouTube or you go on Facebook. For us that are old generation, old school. For the younger ones,
Mm,
AI is there. There's so many of them that you just need to
mm,
ask the correct questions and the answer will be
mhm,
there. So, knowledge is another critical skill that is needed for
mhm,
success. There is nothing, the scripture says something, and I'm going to quote. It said that will someone want to build a house? Will you not sit down and do your analysis and get the
mhm,
knowledge and get the wherewithal
mhm.
before starting? So, meaning
The
that
plan.
before you jump in to start anything,
Hmm.
you need knowledge, you need that
That's right.
information. And I'm so happy with Rita saying that. In our community, we have developed a framework that helps everyone, no matter the level of your technical proficiency. You don't have to be an expert. You may not even have
Hmm.
any level of technical ability. I know people that even to click a button, they are being taught. So this
That's right.
business that we are introducing or that we're doing, give us that avenue to keep learning, to keep getting better. So, guys, I'm sure we have learned quite a lot, even with this nugget that we have
Mhm.
said. I may be able
Mhm.
to touch only four skills today, but I'm going to bring Rita
Mhm.
back. We have a lot in store, but not to overdo this. The first thing is that you
Mhm.
have to set your goal. Yes. The
Mhm.
second thing that you
Mhm.
have to set the timeline. Do a smart plan. Smart plan. Let
Mhm.
time, timeline in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. Put time to it. Manage your time. I just gave you a framework, 888, of your
Yeah.
24 hours. Follow it,
I'm
and
gonna
you will
I'm
have
gonna
peace of
work with that strictly.
when I saw it, I was so excited. I said, oh, eight, eight,
Yeah.
eight, without distraction.
888.
Solid 8 hours
Mm.
to sleep, solid 8 hours to concentrate on your career or your job or your business, solid 8 hours to concentrate on your hobby, your family, your work of faith, your extra curriculum activity, and you will know peace. Honestly.
Mm.
And she's talking about discipline, push that body, push it a bit, let it get done.
Push it.
And then she ran it up with knowledge. So at this point, if you want knowledge, information about how to join us as a business entrepreneur, Rita is there
Mhm.
for you. You can send her a DM. I'm available.
Yeah.
You can send me a DM. I'm going to be putting
Mhm.
my WhatsApp number there. WhatsApp is easier for me at times, just to reach out to you. Anyhow, you want to reach out to us, please do. We're going to be sharing with you at no cost,
Mhm.
how to
Okay.
start and run a successful digital business as we are doing.
Mm.
Rita, what would be
That's
your parting word before we wrap this conversation up?
okay. Just like they will say, no pain, no gain. You have to get up. You have to push yourself if you want a better future. If you don't want to, live on just your salary, you want to have extra income, you want to have a better life, if you want to be able to afford traveling for vacations with your family, living a very good life, then you have to really consider joining us. Yeah.
And that is it. Join us. And that would be my
Yeah.
own parting word. We can't wait to have you join us. It's been an
Yeah.
amazing time with you this morning, Rita. I thank you for
Thank you
taking
very much,
time.
Goyi.
Thank you so very much, everyone. Till we come your way again, keep pushing. God bless you.
All right
Bye.
then. Bye.